remind you that whatever badassery you were doing, be it that you are just on your couch resting, especially to my black and brown folks, like resting is a form of badassery that our ancestors did not have. So that is important too. But like overall, may we all remember how far we've come. May we all remember a year ago or 4 years ago when you said, I'd like to do this thing. Every single thing that you have crossed off your list, that you have added to your list, that you have created a goal for and actually somewhat got there is an accomplishment that deserves celebrating. I tend to, and I had this conversation in therapy where I'm like, am I doing enough? And then my therapist will ask me, so what have you been up to? And it's like, well, I've done this, and I've finished this, and I've created this, and I'm currently working on this. And it's like, whoa, you have a lot going on. And I'm just like, but am I doing it? And so it is a Virgo season. And for those, who don't really feel Virgos, we will not allow any slander here. But you may feel some of like the Virgo tendencies. So be kind with yourself in self-criticizing your body, what cleanliness, what you're doing, what you haven't done. Be careful with over-serving to others, especially if they didn't ask for it. And that is for all of us, but especially Virgos. Be careful with overextending, and may we treat our bodies in whatever size as temples. If you are not happy with where you are, there is no need to rip yourself to shreds. The world does a great job already. So, celebrate the small stuff. A lot of small things add up to a big thing. Like, think of ants. These little tiny ants out here, they have whole like colonies and do all of these amazing things. So, a lot of moving pieces create a big picture. So, with intention, anything is possible. And so that's a reminder to me. That is a reminder to you. I am always so grateful, and I always get surprised too. I'm like, oh, look, people that came back to listen. There's some new people, and it's affirming. And so I hope that anything that I say hits you, even if it's not now. Some things might come back to you later, and they might apply later. So these are mini-sodes because your girl has yet to do all of the things because she's working on some things. And we'll see what happens. It's going to be an interesting last quarter of the year. So I would say whatever comes up is here to be healed. Be it, I don't know, childhood stuff, self-criticisms, what have you. It's healing season because it's time. We can't keep shoving things under the rug anymore. And it's healing season, y'all. Like, the dreams of our ancestors are currently this healing. And in a way, we are ancestors setting up the future generations. And so if I think of a legacy, I don't want to leave a burnt out, unhappy an abundant legacy. We are abundance, period. And so we don't have to overextend ourselves as if we're running out of time. And I'm really snatching my edges on this one because I always feel like I'm running out of time. But what is time? Like, officially, quarantine and COVID, I feel like, has taught us a lot about the fluidity of time. So use it to your advantage. Channel it to your best ability and do your best every single day, whatever that is today. It fluctuates, it changes, it morphs into what it needs to be. And my final word, as these are bite-sized episodes, my friend always says this to me, and now is when I'm kind of being able to sit in it. You are where you are supposed to be. Let our preconceived notions on ourselves not stop us from being here now. You are listening today, and that is a gift. You are here, and that is a gift to me, to others, and I'm forever grateful. These are not numbers to me. You're people sitting here listening and validating my lived experiences. And so may you grant yourself that same kindness and compassion. And so with that, I say, don't forget that you are magic. No te olvides que eres magia. 𝐴𝐵𝐴 Thank you so much, and see you next week. Have a great week, y'all. It is Monday, if you're listening. On the 24th, it is Monday, just in case you needed a reminder. Oh, also let me know if you're interested in the virtual meetup. Hit me on the socials. Take care. Thank you for listening to the show. Check out our Patreon, the website in the show notes. Rate, review, and subscribe or share with the homie. And don't forget that you are magic. No te olvides que eres magia. 𝐴𝐵𝐴 Take care and see you next week. Have you been lacking in the affirmation department, or what about the inspiration department? I always say at the end of the episode, do not forget that you are magic. This is what 𝐴𝐴𝐸 is. An affirmation, a reminder, and a celebration of the magic, magia, and magique in you. Check out the website 𝐴𝐴𝐸𝐸.com, and it is also in the show notes.